Hi everybody and welcome to another episode of World of Tanks. This is Tanks for the Mammeries with a replay on Kharkov that happened back on the 10th or so. I'm in my Panzer PZIV-H. As you guys probably all know, my favorite tank in the game. It's a basic tier 5 fight, so I'm in pretty good shape here. I'm in the top third of the team. And I do like this map. Gives you plenty of opportunities for ambushing as well as decent distance shots in certain places. I think it's a pretty fair map. And the teams are pretty evenly matched. No real standouts on either side.
Let's go.
So I'm going to do the... I was waiting to see is sort of where everybody was going to go before I got to moving. It really doesn't matter to me sort of where I play on this map, in this tank anyway. There's other tanks, obviously, tank destroyers and things like that, where you really have to sort of pick your spot. But in this particular tank, it's got a decent enough speed, good enough gun, that pretty much the only thing I really care about is having the fight be relatively close, because this is obviously not a sniping weapon. So, I don't know how I got spotted there, but I did. And then that guy just got his face handed to him. So, my thought was to get up there and try and kill that H. And then, of course, the Chihi, which has got paper armor, but a very good gun.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Decided he was going to take me on. That's a good kill. But I really wanted to get a hold of that Panzer IV-H.
Target acquired.
That was bad. That was very bad. He's got a dirt gun as well. And I'm just not doing what I need to do. But I can outrun his turret turn, so that gives me hope. And I'm going to get some help from the Churchill, which is very, very helpful.
They're knocked out.
I probably could have killed him, but it was definitely going to be painful for me to do so. We got a couple of guys heading to our cap, and
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
this is when I figure it's probably time for me to head back to the cap and see what I can do to stop them. But
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
we'll wipe that little guy out along the way. The KV-1S was worrying me, but he only had 44 hit points left, so I thought he's probably going to die before I get around to him. So the artillery's taking it in the ass right now. So I'm on my way, trying to help those guys out. And it's T-14 has got this decent armor on him, especially going up against guns like mine. But try and shoot him in the ass.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Gives him a good hurt. I can't believe he bounced me. I don't know what that was about, but I'll take it. Take all the help I can get.
Penetration.
I leave him on what, 27 health points. Can't believe that. And of course these are all going to start bouncing.
We didn't even scratch them.
And his don't anymore. It's like matchmake. I mean, RNG giveth, RNG taketh away. Anyway, this is pretty much the end of the game. I'll put up the post-game stats next, but you get to see what happens here. We win this one. It's a pretty fun game all the way around. 1,700 damage, and that'll be that. Right, so in this next fight here, I'm in the KV-220. It's been a while since I played it. I guess I probably played one on the 10th or so, but thought I'd get it out and give it a try. And we're on Runeberg in the winter time, so Winterberg. And middle of the pack here. It's a tier 6 game. I'm right about in the middle of the pack. And I'm platooned up with Mom and Ugly for this. I hadn't been on with those guys in a while. It's good to see them. It's fun to play with them. And they were trying to do their TD mission, tier 4 TD mission. So I only have a couple of tier 4s.
Let's get this show on the road.
I think I have one. I have got the Hetzer, but I didn't really need the mission, so it wasn't a big deal to me. And I played the Hetzer a couple of times, so I thought I'd get out this 220 because it fits within obviously within the tier matchmaking ranking. So I wasn't going to pull them up, and they weren't going to pull me up. So, you know, head straight up the middle of the map there, try to get to this corner, and see what I could do to cover both sort of the edge of the field as well as the city there. And you don't see this tank out much anymore. I don't really see a lot of people playing it. And because of that, there's a lot of new players that are working their way up into the tiers, tier 4, tier 5 area that have never really experienced this tank. Everybody who'd seen it back in the past sort of knew how to kill it, but people who are just now sort of at the point in the game where they
killed our driver.
Seeing this thing don't know how to kill it. Obviously, I don't want to get into a shooting match with this T-67 if I can help it. Keeping an eye on the map there on town. No, he's not going to stay there long. In the meantime, I can't hit those guys because they're just over the crest of that hill. There's no artillery in the game, so I'm okay there. There he went running by, and I'm not going to be able to get him. But what I am going to be able to get
Critical hit.
is that guy.
Critical hit.
T-50 wants to waste ammo shooting me in the butt. That's perfectly
Track
fine.
hit.
That'll be a KV-1 there. I'll be able to hit him.
Enemy armor is hit.
Putting some holes into him,
Penetration.
to his lower hull.
Let's roll. Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is hit.
Now he's going to angle himself, so it's going to be hard for me to do anything to him. And I really don't feel like sitting around here waiting to hit this guy.
Critical hit.
So
We're immobilized. Critical hit.
Cromwell's going to come out and take care of him. So this, I'm gonna fix my driver here, and need to fix my driver right about now. There we go, so I can get back in the game. First, I think it's time to head on around that way, and then no, I'm not going to do that because by the time I get around the corner, there's not going to be anybody left. So there's a bunch of folks in the center of town. It's time for me to start working on those guys. So I'm going to get up here where I could just see what's happening and try and take some of these guys off.
Enemy armor is
Killed the Hetzer.
One of our tracks is damaged.
And I'm getting shot by the T-67. I can't see him at this point.
Track hit.
He's out there somewhere.
We didn't even scratch them.
Didn't hurt the 150.
We've lost a track. Penetration. Enemy is hit. Tracks up. Penetration.
Still got the... Still take a couple of hits from these guys.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Drive on.
There he is. Now I can start shooting at him. Kill that guy.
Gotcha.
Now this guy's time for him to die.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy is hit.
get him before he gets away. But that was a tremendous number of hits I took there. Post-game stats next. As usual, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate it. Please do like and subscribe to the videos for more. I will be putting up some World of Warships as well as more World of Tanks videos in the near future. Thanks very much, everybody, for watching. Have a great day. Take care.